Makers, artists, and crafty people in general have wonderful opportunities to do what they love while helping those in need. Here from Furman University's Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, we have Nancy Kennedy on the end and OLLI instructor Paula Gabbert. Welcome. Great to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
Paula, you're offering a class this fall that sounds great. It's called Crafting for Missions. What's it all about?
So we meet and we work on 3 different projects during the class, and we spend about 2 days on each project.
And you're exploring a different mission each time, and so you go through and you create things. On day 1, the mission area, the organization gets introduced, and then all the crafting skills happen. What are some project examples?
Yeah, so I brought some with me. We make fidget mats for Alzheimer's patients.
All right, so what is the organization behind this one?
So these will go to various nursing homes and memory care units in Greenville.
This is fabulous, these fidget mats.
And
what
so
do we
they
do?
fidget, and Alzheimer's patients love to keep their hands busy. And so, and this allows the OLLI students to be very creative when they're making these. They can lay them out, they can find different, we can reuse things, so we're all about reuse. So there's a cork and different things that you might find in your home. And this has been shown to help Alzheimer's patients to keep their minds busy and hands busy.
I bet the makers in these classes are putting this together with so much love because they're just having fun. They're enjoying the experience together. They're keeping their own hands busy. What do you see happening among your
Well, this
students?
particular project brought out all the creativity.
Yeah.
So they loved just kind of putting something together and being creative. And even if they didn't know how to sew, so my class is really for both sewers and non-sewers.
Okay.
And so if you could sew, you could put it together. But for those that are just creative, they can just lay it out.
And then, you know, on down the road, the course might call for you to make those pillows. What are those?
So these are port pillows. So if you have a chemo port and you need a cover for your seatbelt, this provides you a way to cover the seatbelt and make it more comfortable. So one of the stations, again, this is for a non-sewer, you just stuff. You just sit there and stuff as you're doing, and it's harder
than it looks, all this stuff in this tiny hole.
Or you might cut the Velcro on the back. So there's a lot of opportunity for people that don't know how to sew to participate in these kinds of projects. And this is set up like an assembly line. I have instructions at every step to show them what to do.
Have I found the proper stuffing technique?
And you want to make sure you stuff, make sure it's not overstuffed and not understuffed, and so it makes the seatbelt more comfortable for
them. And again,
them.
your makers here know that they're doing something that's going to help bring somebody comfort and look nice, and it's just something that helps take care of people. That's what art does a lot of times.
And this also helps you use up scraps. So if you are a sewer, you have lots of little pieces of material lying around, so you can reuse scraps.
Your class also makes those fleece blankets.
So the fleece blankets are for the premies of the Carolina, and many of our crafters don't know how to crochet. So one of the first things we learn is how to crochet the edge on the blanket.
And that edge, you're around and around?
Yeah, you're sewing the edge or crocheting the edge, and it just makes something nice and soft and comfortable for the preemies that are in the NICU and provide comfort for them.
Well, it's one of many classes that people can take, and it's one that I think people love being part of this community. Registration is coming up Thursday for OLLI classes, and there's so many different ways to learn, right?
There are so many different ways to learn. Yeah, we're going to start registration Thursday. It continues until classes start September 8th, so it's not one and done on Thursday. You know, we have hands-on classes like this. We have lecture classes. We have people going out to hike. We have book discussion groups. We have so many different opportunities to fit your learning style, what you're interested in, ways to be social. That's one of the nice things about Paula's class is they're learning something, they're doing a good thing for other people, and they're getting to know each other and chatting, and that social interaction is so important.
It's a great thing
for everybody.
And Paula, I believe I'm properly stuffed.
Yes.
We can put that with the others, another work of art. Some of the other courses, you know, you talk about hiking, you talk about foreign languages, arts, the community of people that go to OLLI to study, they never stop learning.
They don't. Learning never retires. That's our little motto. And our instructors are all volunteers, and so they're teaching because they enjoy learning. And they want to share what they've learned with other people.
Which makes so much sense with Paula being a professor of computer science for 30 years, 27 of them at Furman, and then you also just happen to love crafts. So this is a perfect fit for you. What made you say, you know what, I ought to be an OLLI instructor?
Well, I've always enjoyed doing crafts, and I wanted to find something that I would be interested in teaching that wasn't computers.
Yeah.
And so this is something that sort of came out, and I love doing it.
And I know people love taking these classes. Anything else you want us to know about OLLI and just why it's worth looking into?
You know, it's very affordable. Classes are just $50. We have 2,500 people in the Greenville area who enjoy it, and we have room for more, so we are happy to welcome more people to join us.
All right, so many different things to study. Nancy, Paula, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Learn more about classes like this one, then available through Furman University's OLLI. Registration for the fall classes starts on Thursday.